Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top picks for summer niche fragrances. Y'all, I feel like we were just celebrating New Year's and now we're in summer and I'm so happy. Well, I guess not technically summer yet, but I mean, it's summer, okay? It's hot. So I'm going to be sharing with you some top picks of niche fragrances that are sold on soavantgarde.com. Now, about a week or 2 weeks ago, maybe, I had a sale and I just put it out there for you guys. So if you wanted to purchase anything, if you had anything on your wish list, then, you know, that would have been the perfect opportunity for you to get it at a discount. But a lot of you guys were like, sis, what do you recommend? Like, I need something for summer. I need something for this. I need something for that. We need a recommendations video. So here we have a recommendations video. Now, if you're thinking, too late, sis, the sale is already over. No, you thought wrong. Because I'm having another sale this weekend. It's just going to be a short sale from the 28th through the 1st. So you can shop from the 28th of June, which I believe is Friday, up until midnight, the 1st of July, right? Yes, July. So if you're interested in some niche summer fragrances that are sold on soavantgarde.com that you can save 30 and 40% off of, then please continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content, leave me a comment down below so we can get to know each other, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Okay guys, so jumping right in, the House of Oud has a gift set or a best of set of 3 of my top picks from the house. So Soavantgarde is actually selling them, and if you're interested, you can save 30% this weekend off of this gift set. Let me show it to you. So this is what it looks like. Do not mind the grease because your girl is always greasy, okay? So that's why you see my fingerprint stains, but it's a very pretty blush colored box. And the House of Oud logo is written here in gold. So the set features Bonbon Pop, which is a fruity gourmand. It has peach and coconut. There's musk. It's woody. It has brown sugar. It is amazing. We have Ruby Red, which is a tuberose, orange blossom, and ginger scent. Perfect for spring and summer. And we also have Keep Glazed. You all already know that's one of my favorites. It's mango and strawberry and whipped cream. It is gourmand. It's fruity. It is amazing. You don't have to buy this whole set if you don't want to, but if you are interested in all 3 of them, then you're going to get a good deal on this if you do buy this set. If not, and you have a couple and you just want another one, you can always save 30% off whichever one you choose or whichever from the House of Oud this weekend. Okay, you guys. So if you're in the market for a sweet coconut creamy fragrance that actually smells very perfumey, not like suntan lotion vibes, then Juliet Has a Gun Lust for Sun is for you. It is such a gorgeous, pretty, perfumey, coconutty fragrance. And I say perfumey and I'm stressing perfumey because a lot of times coconut fragrances can be likened to sunscreen. And that's fine because I do have some coconut fragrances in my collection that give me sunscreeny vibes when I'm in that sunscreeny kind of mood. But if I want to smell coconut in my fragrance and I want to smell florals, I want to smell a little bit more elevated, it's probably like an evening date night, we're going to watch the sunset, or you're on vacation and you want to do something a little bit more special in the evening or at night, this is the fragrance for you because you're going to get that coconutty tropical vibe, but you're also going to get a perfume because it smells like a perfume. So it's like a perfumey coconut. This is not lasting like for hours and hours on your skin. For me, experiencing Juliet Has a Gun fragrances, none of them last like 12, 13, 14 hours on their own. And when I say on their own, I mean just spraying on your pulse points and keeping it pushing. You're going to have to overspray. You're going to have to layer with some creams and some oils so that the fragrances have something to adhere to, you know, because this fragrance isn't like a powerhouse beast mode, but it's not a skin scent and it's not weak performing. It's just not super out there like that, you know, because I know how y'all do. All right. But for me, like a solid 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours with this fragrance, how I spray, how I layer, but it smells amazing. So Juliet Has a Gun, Lust for Sun. If you're interested, you can save 30% this weekend with my code AISHA30. Okay guys, so whether you're on vacation or not, if you want to be transported to this zen place, almost like a beautiful, luxurious spa on a tropical island, this fragrance right here will take you there. This is by Goldfield Banks and it's Pacific Rock Moss. It's definitely giving more spa vibes, but it smells tropical. It smells like summer. It is incredible. Okay, you don't hear many people talking about it, but don't let that fool you. Even me, like, I don't even talk about it a lot because I have to be in the mood for this type of scent. But let's just say it's an early morning and you're running some errands, you're going to an amusement park, you're with your family, and you don't want to, you know, do too much. It's not that type of a vibe, but you definitely want to smell amazing. This is the type of fragrance that you're going to pull for. So in Pacific Rock Moss, we have lemon, sage, moss, geranium, and cedar. It is not like a beast mode fragrance. Like, you can just tell by the notes. It's not that vibe of a scent. This is a hot day. You want to smell amazing. You want to smell sweet, almost a little creamy like. Oh, it is so pretty, but still fresh, still like kind of slightly clean. And when I say clean, it's not like a soapy clean. It just smells like a tropical spa-like vibe, like very zen. It smells very peaceful, if that makes any sense. There's not a bunch of florals, a bunch of woody notes, a bunch of fruity notes. It's not cloying. It's not anything like that. It just smells beautiful. Pacific Rock Moss by Goldfield Banks. Next up by Goldfield Banks, we have Sunset Hour. One of my subbies put me onto this fragrance a few years ago. I purchased it with my own coins and then it was sent to me and I did a giveaway for the other bottle. But guys, this fragrance is so pretty. It's super sweet and fruity and juicy. It's not like a sexy date night fragrance, not for me, but it's definitely like I'm smelling good in the day. Okay, the sun is out. I'm doing a lot of things in the summertime, in the sun, and, you know, early in the morning, in the day or whatever, running errands, doing whatever I want to do. In this fragrance, it opens up with mandarin orange. There's peach, raspberry, jasmine, ginger, pink pepper. When I tell you pink pepper is now like one of my new favorite notes, we're going to talk about it, okay? There's sandalwood, cashmere wood, and benzoin. So it definitely has layers. It doesn't smell like a cheap fragrance or anything like that. It's just not a super loud, thick, cloying fragrance. It's more watery, fresh, juicy, and sweet. And I absolutely love it. For running around and just smelling good in the summertime, it is amazing. Sunset Hour by Goldfield Banks. Okay, guys, so this next fragrance is a beast mode fragrance, and it is perfect for a summer date night. It's by the brand Juicebox, and it's Sirens and Sailors. Now, from this line, everybody is raving about Karaoke Heart for good reason, because that fragrance is beautiful, yes. But there's so many other beautiful fragrances from the line of this house, and when I tell you, this one right here, guys, it is a date night banger. How do I know? Because I wore it on a recent date night and it is so pretty. I didn't have a decant of it. I haven't decanted it yet because I had just got the fragrance and I didn't have time to decant it. But we were going out at night and I wore it. And when I tell you, I love this fragrance. This is a boozy fragrance. If you love boozy fragrances, you are going to love this because you actually smell the booze. And the booze in question is rum and whiskey, but you don't smell like you got into a bar fight, all right? Like, you don't smell like you slipped and fell at the bar and you got all this liquor on you. It doesn't smell like that. It is so gorgeous though and very sexy, but you have to love the scent of alcohol in your fragrances because you definitely smell it. And you guys already know me, like I love rum and just booze, champagne, anything alcohol related. I love it in my fragrance because it adds an extra layer of depth and complexity and sexiness that you're just not going to get from any other note, okay? So in this fragrance, we have bergamot, peach, osmanthus, rose, rum, whiskey, and patchouli, vanilla, suede, and musk. It is a masterpiece, and I have no idea why people aren't speaking about this one, because this one is actually more of a nighttime sexy fragrance in my opinion than Karaoke Heart. Karaoke Heart is gorgeous and I love it, but that's like a daytime brunch slay. This is definitely for nighttime. You can wear it in the daytime too, but I'm just saying, like, it's just perfect for nighttime because it just has more depth and more layers to me, and it's more sexy. It is so gorgeous. So this is Sirens and Sailors by Juicebox. Okay guys, so this next fragrance is by Mansara, and when I tell you, if you love sweet citrus fragrances with a lot of depth and some complexity, Sicily is for you, okay? Sicily is a beautiful, sweet citrus fragrance, but it has woody notes. It has like a little creaminess in the dry down that I don't know where it's coming from, but it is so good. It's potent. It's loud. It's a beast mode fragrance, although it's a citrus fragrance. I mean, it's not just all citruses, but it's definitely a citrus fragrance. You smell the citruses, but this lasts for the whole entire time. The citruses last the entire life of this fragrance. It is a powerful fragrance. People will smell you, especially if you spray like how you should spray. We ain't gonna say, okay? Bars. But let me tell you what's in Sicily. So we have mandarin orange, grapefruit, peach, and pineapple. And the pineapple in this fragrance is giving it a sweet juiciness. There's also bergamot, apple, jasmine, ylang ylang, violets, rose, white musk, and woody notes. Why aren't people talking about this? Like, this fragrance is so beautiful. I feel like it's feminine, but it's not like a frou-frou la-la kind of feminine fragrance. Like, if you're into super girly, pretty pink, fluffy, doily lace fragrances, you might find some type of a masculinity in this fragrance. But for me, it's feminine. It is so pretty. It's woody, but it has like a creaminess in it. It says woody notes. It doesn't say sandalwood, but I feel like there's some type of a creamy sandalwood in here because it dries down to be a little bit creamy to my nose. Or maybe that's just my skin chemistry. I'm not sure. But this fragrance is so juicy. Like, literally my mouth is watering right now just smelling this fragrance. Between the citruses and that juicy pineapple, it is amazing. Okay, don't let it fool you because you don't hear a lot of people talking about this, because Sicily by Mansara is the perfect summer banger. Okay guys, so this next fragrance I did buy with my own coins, but they are now carrying it on So Avant-Garde. And when I tell you, this fragrance had me in a chokehold at hello. Period. She had me at hello. This whole brand, whenever they come out with something, I'm just like, 9 times out of 10, I'ma like it, okay? This is by Perfume de Marly, and this is Valaya. The good girl Valaya. The sexy beast Valaya. The underrated Valaya. And when I say underrated, people love this fragrance, but a lot of people kind of categorize her in like a work category or like an everyday clean fresh category. And you can wear your fragrances however and whenever you want, but for me, she a little bit more elevated than that. Like, she definitely smells like you can wear her to work, but if I worked in a corporate environment, or you know, if I had to go to like a job every single day, I wouldn't be wearing my Valaya. Because this is like date night in the summer. It's definitely brunch. Like, she's a beast. She is definitely a beautiful fragrance. When I smell this fragrance, like, it's just something about this that I cannot put my finger on, that I keep wanting to smell more. And not in a gourmand way, not in a big back, I'm hungry, I need to eat way, okay? But just in a, it's just so beautiful. It's just so creamy. What is that kind of way? It smells powdery. It smells aldehydic. It's citrusy. It's floral. It's creamy. It is so beautiful. Valaya is everything. Can you imagine if they came out with a Valaya extrait? Perfume de Marly. If you ever watch this video, please, if you came out with the Valaya extrait, the girls will literally lose their mind. Like, honestly, this fragrance is so beautiful. It's perfect for this summer, perfect for spring. You can wear this like early fall as well. Like, I just wouldn't wear it in a snowstorm, dead of winter if I'm going out, something like that. But it's such a beautiful fragrance. I feel like it could be a signature scent. Oh, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. If you don't have this, now is your time to save 30% and get this fragrance this weekend with my discount code AISHA30. So this next fragrance is by the house of BDK, and it's safe to say that BDK is another house that can't do any wrong in my eyes. I love BDK fragrances, and Passé Soir is one of my absolute favorite fragrances by the house. This fragrance is tropical. This fragrance can be worn on vacation. If you guys were with me, you know, for some time, you guys know I went on vacation last summer and I took this fragrance. It is perfection in a tropical setting. It is perfection for a date night. It's perfection in the fall. This fragrance is definitely a signature scent. It's not for everybody because I feel like it's very unique and it's very different, but if you can understand the complexity, the uniqueness of this fragrance, you're gonna be obsessed and hooked just like me, okay? So in Passe Soir, it opens up with pear and black pepper. There's ginger and mandarin orange. There's jasmine, orange blossom, patchouli, and amber. It is such a gorgeous fragrance. I have no issues with performance. Now, there is an extrait, and I own the extrait as well. If you're asking me to choose, I'm always gonna go with the original, okay? The extrait is beautiful and the extrait smells like this, but it smells like this on steroids, like times 100. It's like on 10, okay? And sometimes I gotta tell her, like, calm down, girl, like, just calm down, especially for somebody like me that loves to overspray my fragrances. That fragrance right there will choke you out, okay? And I'm telling you from experience, but it definitely smells like it, but it's just way more powerful, way more beastly. This right here is perfection for me. It's sweet, it's unique, it is so gorgeous to me. It is so pretty. Ugh, I love it so much. Passe Soir by BDK. Okay guys, so this next fragrance is for my musk lovers, but it's more than a clean skin musk, your skin but better. No, this musk can be worn on a date night. It can be worn on vacation. It could be worn to brunch. It could be worn whenever you want to wear it because it just smells beautiful. It's by M. Micallef and it's Royal Musca. Look at this packaging, y'all. The bottle is so gorgeous. The scent is so pretty. It's so feminine. This is a frou frou la la kind of scent, okay? But it's like frou frou la la, grown, sexy, elegant, classy woman, okay? Like she is a woman. This smells so incredible. It's like a sweet, fruity, perfumey, musky fragrance. It is amazing, okay? Wear this on its own. I've never layered this fragrance. It's so pretty and just so like ethereal on its own. It is an amazing fragrance, especially in the summertime when it's hot. It's just gonna bounce off your skin and do all types of amazing things, okay? This opens up with peach. There's Turkish rose, raspberry, musk, ylang ylang, precious woods, musk, and benzoin. It is a beautiful fragrance. You even smell vanilla. There's no vanilla listed, but benzoin kind of has a vanilla kind of scent. This fragrance is everything. Like I said, it's pretty, it's feminine, it's frou frou la la. This can be worn to a wedding if you're a guest. This can be worn at the wedding if you're the bride. This can be worn on a special occasion. It is so beautiful, so regal, so elegant, classy. It is an amazing musk fragrance, especially for someone who doesn't like a lot of like things going on in a fragrance. If you just want to smell pretty, you just want to smell good. And I mean, you're not going to smell basic or anything like that, but there's not a lot of complexity in this fragrance. It's just really, really beautiful. And sometimes that's needed. You just want to smell beautiful. You're dressed up, your face is done, and you know, you feel good about yourself and you just want to smell feminine and beautiful. Royal Musca by M. Micallef. So this next fragrance was purchased for me by Bae upon release, because I'm just a Creed girl. And when I saw the notes and I heard about Windflowers, I was like, I'm gonna need that ASAP, like Rocky, okay? This fragrance right here is like a gourmand, sweet, peach, orange blossom fragrance. It's also white florals. There's tuberose in this fragrance, but the tuberose is done differently. I have my phases and my time with tuberose when I'm just like obsessed over all tuberose, and then I have my time when the tuberose has to be done in a different way for me to love it. This right here, obsession. Like I never grow tired of this fragrance. I mean, as you can see from the dent, I never feel like the tuberose gets on my nerves. This is a beautiful orange blossom fragrance, and if you love orange blossom and you want to smell the orange blossom, you will smell it in this fragrance. It also has pralines and brown sugar. It's super sweet and gourmand. It's not for everybody because I have recommended it to some people. and they're like, I'm struggling with windflower, sis, like, you know, whatever. But for me, it's a sweet, feminine, easy, fun, sexy fragrance, because you can wear this at a date night. People will smell you. It can get cloying because it's very sweet. You know, it can be like a little heady, especially with the white florals as well. But this right here is amazing to me. I will always have it. I always love it, especially in the spring and in the summer. And it's very pricey because it is a Creed fragrance, but you can save 30% this weekend with my discount code AISHA30 on So Avant-Garde. If you're interested in windflowers, y'all, this is amazing. So this next fragrance, the best way I can describe it is call it a citrus Baccarat Rouge, a sweet citrus Baccarat Rouge, and that's Trajan by Electimus. Now let me tell you something about these Electimus bottles, okay? Aside from them being very heavy, I don't mind heavy, but this bottle for me looks kind of masculine, but I love it so much, I don't care. This fragrance smells so good to me, y'all. It's a sweet, very sweet, juicy citrus fragrance that kind of gives me the vibe of Baccarat Rouge, and y'all already know how I feel about Baccarat Rouge, okay? Y'all already know. And add a bunch of citruses, like what? This fragrance is everything. It is a beast mode fragrance. It lasts forever and a day on the skin. I'm telling you, I love this fragrance so much that I'm actually keeping it here in my room, although I'm not a fan of this bottle. It's not ugly. It just looks very masculine to me. It could be because Bay has every Electimus fragrance ever created. So I'm used to seeing it in his closet, like all the bottles, and they just look very masculine in his closet. So, you know, but it's neither here nor there. If you love the scent of Baccarat Rouge, and if you love sweet citruses, like bright, like blood orange and tangerine and all those type of smells, in addition to the Baccarat Rouge, and you want it to last long on your skin and project, Trajan is your girl, okay? And you can save 30% this weekend with my discount code AISHA30 on soavantgarde.com. If you're watching this video after the sale, then you'll be able to save 20% or 10%. The information is going to be in my description box. Okay guys, so this next fragrance, I haven't worn it, but I got a discovery set, and when I smelled the discovery set, I requested this fragrance that I have right now. A lot of the fragrances from this house are amazing, but the one we're going to speak about today is by Andrea Mack, and it's ceramic. Like I said, I haven't worn it like full body on my body. I haven't worn it out the house, but I smelled the discovery set and I requested this fragrance, and when it came, I sprayed it on me and I'm like, OMG, it is so beautiful. So I can't truthfully tell you about performance or anything like that because like I said, I ain't wear it, but the fragrance is amazing, okay? It smells so good. It's like floral and powdery and musky and just perfect for summer. Like I can tell this is going to be amazing in the heat. So in this fragrance, it opens up with freesia. There's green leaves, apple, white flowers, lily of the valley, musk, and amber. Y'all, this fragrance is so beautiful. Like I said, on me, when I just sprayed it on my hand, I got like a powdery, musky vibe. It is so good. If you have this fragrance, let's talk about it in the description box because I'm definitely excited to wear it. I'm so glad I have a full bottle, and a lot of the fragrances from this house are amazing. So if you were ever interested in ceramic by Andrea Mack, you can save 30% this weekend with my code AISHA30 on soavantgarde.com. Okay guys, so the last fragrance on today's list, when I tell you her and her sisters just have a chokehold over my whole entire fragrance life. Like in the summer, I have a version of her to wear. In the spring, I have a version of her to wear. And in the fall, winter, I have a version of her to wear. Basically, Delina, like, you always gonna be wearing me, sis. Like, I'm gonna be in your life always. There's never gonna be a time when you can't wear me. And this one right here is Delina La Rose. It is the perfect summertime Delina. And honestly, you can wear this outside of the summer too. And honestly, if you weren't a fan of Delina, try Delina La Rose because that tart, sharp rhubarb note that y'all seem to hate is very, very understated and very played down in this fragrance. It is more watery, it's more rosy, it's more fresh. It is perfect for hot weather, okay? So in La Rose, we have lychee and pear. Whoo, the mouth is starting to water. The mouth is starting to water. Then we have bergamot, peony, Turkish rose, watery notes. okay? Floral notes, white musk, woody notes, and Haitian vetiver. This fragrance is beautiful. And I guess the rhubarb is toned down because I don't see it in here. So it's beyond toned down and understated. It just ain't in here, okay? So if you didn't like Delina, please try this version. It's not like a watery, watered down Delina. It's definitely a part of the Delina family, and you can smell Delina in her. But those distinct notes like the nutmeg that I love and the rhubarb that I love, you're not smelling it in this fragrance, but it still smells amazing. It's more aquatic. It's more warm weather appropriate. It's very pretty. It's very feminine, frou-frou-la-la, girly, all the things, pink, all the things. It's definitely that type of fragrance. And you can save 30% this weekend with my discount code AISHA30 on soavantgarde.com. All right, guys, we've made it to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know what are some fragrances you've been wearing and excited to wear for this summer. And also, don't forget this weekend, I'm having my sale on So Avant Garde. You can save 30% off the majority of the website. You can save 40% off of Canto, Tiziana Terenzi, Nishane, and some other brands, and 10% off Mind Games and Born to Stand Out and Maison Mataha and some other fragrances. All the information, all that stuff gonna be in the description box, so please check it out. So let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.